Hi, welcome to Copp's Hill. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this historic site on the Freedom Trail. First, let me tell you a little bit about the history of Copp's Hill. This hill used to be one of the highest points in Boston. Because of that, there used to be a windmill here. During Puritan times, this place was called Mill Hill. It was used by the residents of the North End since 1660, especially by a group of African Americans in an area called New Guinea. Soon they filled up the graveyard, and it had to be expanded to its modern size. It was also used as a British encampment. It was used to bombard Charlestown and Bunker Hill because of its height. They managed to burn down Charlestown. The hill had to be reduced in height because it was dug away to fill in Mill Pond to increase Boston's area. A lot of the old gravestones have the death's head on it or a cherub. As time passed, more gravestones began to have an urn under a willow tree. Thousands of graves and hundreds of tombs are at Copp's Hill. Many have interesting epitaphs and poems on them. It also used to be called Corpse Hill. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the surrounding area around Copp's Hill. Commercial Street is the site of the Commercial Street is near the burial ground. It was the site of the Boston molasses disaster, which destroyed a large part of the north end of Boston. It killed 21 people and injured many others. Some locals insist you can smell the molasses on a hot summer day. Across the street is also the site of Brink's robbery. Over $1 million were lost. Across the street from the burial ground, there's also the narrowest house in Boston, which is called the Skinny House. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about some important people buried there. First, we have Cotton Mather. He wrote the book Memorable Providences Relatable to Witchcraft and Possessions, which helped start the Salem witch trials. There's also Prince Hall's gravestone. He was the founder of African Lodge No. 1, which is a group of Freemasons. He was an abolitionist and served in the Revolutionary War. Robert Newman is also buried there. He worked at the Old Lord Church and hung the lanterns in there during Paul Revere's Midnight Ride. Finally, there's Daniel Malcolm buried here. He was a merchant and a son of liberty who smuggled 60 casks of wine. The British soldiers liked to shoot his gravestone. You can still see the marks today. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit other facts about Copp's Hill. If you go to the northern end of Copp's Hill, you can see Charlestown in the water. The oldest gravestone from 1661 is of William Copp's grandchildren. It can be found near the Shaw Memorial. The Shaw Memorial is a monument commemorating Samuel Shaw, who was an officer in the Revolutionary War. The second oldest stone is near the center of the burial ground. It is for the kind children. Copp's Hill has been vandalized before. Some stones were stolen and used as doorsteps, or even, according to legend, the bottom of a bakery oven. You could tell it was at the bottom of the bakery oven because the inscriptions could be found on the bottom of the loaves of bread baked there. Another person from the 1800s rewrote some of the dates on some of the gravestones. A person named Samuel Winslow even stole someone's grave and used it for himself. Thank you for listening.